Welcome back to the Revolt Garage. We just came out of a fun little trip.
It was a good trip. It was much better than expected.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, it was supposed to be this short trip. We were supposed to go to Dallas-Fort Worth and then head over to Oklahoma to see our buddies at
Unique
Customs, which they have a show called Brand New Muscle Car. It's part of, I think, Motor Trend. Okay. So it was only going to be 2 little stops, and man, did this turn into a giant snowball.
It definitely snowballed, and we made some great connections, and trip was 10 times better than I even would imagine.
Even Danny Boy behind the camera there. Can you turn the thing around for a second? Come on, man.
I can. I pressed the wrong button.
Ah, okay. See? There's Danny. Woohoo! So, Dan, you and me went out and had this we were batting 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
We showed up, our first visit was to E-Muscle.
E-Muscle Car.
Talked to our friends over there. They do some really cool EV builds. They have a really, really nice, I don't know if I can tell people what it is, but this could be a really nice Ford that they're doing for SEMA. That's going to be really neat. Yeah. Where else did we go?
After we left E-Muscle Car, we went over to Gas Monkey Garage and visited our guys over there.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty cool.
Definitely some pretty cool stuff, big shout out to them because they were more than hospitable. So Richard Rollins, and Josh over at Gas Monkey, those guys, great folks.
It's also nice to go behind the scenes and kind of see things through a different lens. Right. We'll have some of that footage for you guys too. They let us to kind of take some pictures and see his own private collection. Yeah. Maddie's got to step up his game though, man.
Yeah, Maddie definitely has to step up his game. The van was nice.
Welshman, dude, there's a tall order for those vans, and you better get on it. Dude, shag carpet.
Way too nice for me.
Yeah, but no. So Richard was pretty cool. He showed us around. Introduced us to a lot of new vehicles. So it was pretty cool. And
a rocket launcher.
Definitely a rocket launcher. That was Eddy's highlight of the trip.
Screw the cars.
But they're working on something that he thinks is going to be a match for the HPD.
Ooh, yeah, HPD 3.0.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't have a glove to throw down, but the gauntlet is down.
Yep.
So we're coming for Gas Monkey.
We're coming for Gas Monkey with our electric upgrade to the HPD. So some good trash talk in there. Let's do it. Let's beat you guys up and down the boulevard with our electric junk machine.
There you go.
All right. So
Electric hoopty?
Electric hoopty. I like
electric
hoopty. The electric hoopty.
My hoopty rolling.
My hoopty rolling, tailpipe dragging, heat don't work, and my girl keeps nagging.
Now, between Texas, Dallas, and where we're going in Oklahoma, and in the middle of that, we found where this country boy came from.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't use that.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Anywho, where are you from, Snow?
Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
It's this cool little town, and man, it's kicking and screaming. He didn't want to even visit his home.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not that cool.
I thought it was pretty cool. Blake Shelton has a bar there. That was cool.
Yeah. Well, that's a sore spot for me because Blake Shelton ain't from Oklahoma. Well, he's from Oklahoma, but he ain't from Tishomingo.
Oh,
he does have a place there, and he definitely contributes to the place. But I'm from Tishomingo.
Yes, you are.
He's not from.
We saw the house that he not only grew up in, but the house you were born in.
House I was born in.
That was pretty cool to us. I don't care about you, but that was a fun trip.
Yeah.
So, lots of neat things in the middle. Got to visit some new places, see where he grew up. And we got to play dominoes.
We did get to play dominoes.
I've played Mexican Train probably thousands of times, but I've never been able to, seriously say, Domino, mother. You could leave that out.
Yeah, no, so the domino excursion was pretty cool.
Yeah, so
Danny Boy won a game, Eddie B won a game, I won a game.
I think I got first round.
Yeah.
You got second round.
Yeah, and then
Dan cleaned up in the third round. But yeah, that was actually kind of fun. We had a really good time. Once again, going out with your boys on a road trip, the camaraderie is probably the biggest part for me. And the three of us got to really have a lot of fun together. I mean, it was smiles across the board. So after Gas Monkey Garage, we went to
Unique Customs.
Unique Customs, and they have that show called Brand New Muscle Car, BNMC. And while we were there, we were showing off some of our builds. Like, oh, check out this Cord we just finished. And lo and behold, they're like, Cord? You mean Cord, Aubert, and Duesenberg? Well, I didn't know what those other two really were. And they're like, yeah, the guys that actually own the rights to that and restore these cars constantly are literally right down the street. So we got to go run the dock and have some fun. And then we showed up to their place and with the electric Mustang. And lo and behold, the owner of the place was there.
Yeah.
At first, Adam Prey was there. And man, you walk into this place and it was like literally going 100 years back in history. This building was just authentic. 2 stories. You know the old rickety like second story they had?
I mean, full of parts. I mean, just tens of thousands of parts for our recording Duesenberg.
Everything from like bearings to like even leather pieces. I didn't know where they came from. But just so much history there, and these people knew everything about the car. And we were kind of a little bit scared because we're like, did we tell them we do electric stuff? Yeah. We're gonna get kicked out of here?
Yeah.
Or they're gonna be like, okay, you guys are cool. And to our advantage, it worked out pretty well. We took them for a ride in the Mustang. They loved it. And then they gave us the keys to this dual cowl Auburn that kind of looks like the Accord, but stretched with 4 doors. We had Danny in the back. We had one of the interior guys that we met out there, and man, they throw like a 460 in there.
Yeah, it's a Ford 460 in it, and this thing, I mean, just a cruiser.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Go look at Miss.
Get in the driver's seat.
Eddie. Go look at Miss Daisy though. Go look where she's sitting.
No, come this way.
No, go look where she's sitting.
Hold up. Check this out.
No way. This is straight
jump in the driver's seat.
You guys just outdid yourself. What is this thing?
You know what? It's gonna take us a few minutes because we're gonna do a gas and cover snow. Jump in here. I want a picture with everybody.
You need to drive.
Wow, I can drive it.
No, thank you.
Oh my
Goodness.
No, you practice being rich. I'm driving.
Wow. Rear wheel drive? Yeah.
All right, how many times have we said this trip's been a home run?
Oh, dude, we just knocked it out.
Oh yeah.
You should come back more often.
I'll do the same loop if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's great.
Dude, this trip.
Now tell me this trip ain't a home run.
I'm really glad to take you guys over here.
Dang, this is so cool.
This is stupid.
He said we could go for breakfast now?
Yeah.
I think he said that.
He said we could go for breakfast.
That's what here. How you doing back there, Miss Daisy?
You know what? I feel like I want to go a little bit faster.
It was rad. It was really cool. I mean, it was my second favorite Accord type of vehicle to drive.
Yeah.
And man, the history in there was just insane. We had like those those radios, record players. I mean,
Yeah, he had this whole, antique collection that his grandfather owned. So his grandfather, Glenn Prey started this business in 1960. In 1960, he bought the rights to all 3 of those, logos. And he moved all that from Illinois.
I think it was
Maybe something like that. And he moved it to Tulsa, Oklahoma, Broken Arrow. And that's where he started this business, and it's been there ever since.
No,
Really, I mean, like I said, the Welshman always says every day is a school day. And it truly was that day.
well, there was just so much more appreciation I have for that era vehicle and that particular car because we didn't know much about it. We couldn't find anybody here that knew anything about this vehicle. Gosh, I wish we'd known these guys.
I know.
A year ago or 6 months ago when we were working on the Accord, we didn't know how to take apart the axles. We didn't know how to take apart certain things. So it was a lot of trial and error on our end. And now we have this valuable resource in Oklahoma. So thank you guys so much for taking us in, showing us around your place. I mean, it was literally, I love old stuff like that. Staircases, the old shears they had. It was pretty cool.
And then Adam, actually, he got me on it. It was like, you know what? Just didn't expect the warm welcome and everything. He's like, what? He's like, you're from here. You should know how we are. And I was like, true that.
This is true. No, the South is great. I mean, Oklahoma's fun. A lot of really great people. Speaking of great people, we got to go finally take the dock out on a proper beatdown on the track.
Yeah.
With the B&MC guys and a bunch of different Mustangs there. We had a really good time. We weren't made fun of as much as I thought we would be because
the reception was definitely much warmer than I expected on a racetrack because everything there is gas, right? And mostly Mustangs, that's one of their specialties. And I really didn't hear anybody have a negative thing to say about it. Now, after the dock got on the track, then people were intrigued and they wanted to see under the hood and they wanted, to see more about it and they wanted to learn about the build. So that was definitely a plus, and that was at Hallett Raceway.
Yeah, and fun track. A lot of weird turn. There's a 12 or 13 turn track.
Yeah.
And a lot of off camber corners. So we had a really good time with the car, pushing it. We got to do some film work.
Yeah.
We got to play with the car.
Got to cook the brakes.
We beyond cook the brakes. Those things are gone. So now I got a laundry list of things to do to the Mustang. We broke the sway bar off of it.
Yep.
So ripped that thing clean off the frame. We were hitting the corners pretty hard. Those brakes are trash. We're gonna upgrade the brakes because I couldn't even get 2 or 3 laps in without smoking the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Maybe just on bad driving, but who knows? So lots of fun times. The weather was very hot. Car performed flawlessly. We loved that car. It was just fun to be able to kick it around and actually say it's been on the racetrack now, and we had a lot of fun with it.
It's an official race car.
So
The wrap-up party.
yeah, so we're on our way back from the racetrack, and it hasn't rained in Oklahoma for quite some time, which is, I think, odd.
Yeah.
For a year from there, so I don't know
Yeah.
about the place. But it hasn't rained for a long time, and lo and behold, we pull up to this nice little place called Oklahoma Joe's.
And barbecue.
It's a barbecue place, and we're parked in the back under the sky that's now starting to turn really, really gray and dark.
Really dark.
And it starts to rain, and the dock isn't fully waterproof. We do have some exposed cells up front. Once again, that's not a car that we drive in the rain here in San Diego.
Yeah.
But it started getting wet, and it was the only place that had a roll-up door to the restaurant in the whole entire, probably a square mile.
Yeah.
The people there were so nice. They were able to roll up the doors, move a bunch of tables and chairs out of the way. And we actually drove the dock into the restaurant to save it from the rain. So, we really want to thank the people that helped us there. I mean, it was Isabella, Tom, and Dave from Oklahoma Joe's. They were, once again, the Southern hospitality there is just amazing.
Yeah.
They saved the car. Who knows what would have happened if that thing got wet.
Yep.
And we did have Rob and Maverick.
Rob and Maverick from Legacy EV.
They were wiping down the car for a good half an hour. So put you guys to work. Thank you very much there.
Yeah.
Anything else you're missing?
No, I think that's it. And I mean, it was a great trip. And, if everyone is like that, dude, I never complain.
Yeah. Meet new friends, meet new people, new experiences. Dan got to go on a cool trip. Actually, Dan drove the car. So we're driving for Dan coming up soon. We put him on the track here. Anyway, that's a wrap for what we did. And we've outgrown this place. We're going to be moving. So we're kind of tearing things down here at this Revolt shop.
Stay tuned for more action when we get into the new shop. But until then, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time on Revolt Garage.
Take care, guys. See ya.